quick check now for starting 5 for both teams. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
Oh, he's explosive, Kevin. I mean, a lot of time, all it takes is a basket or two to really get his motor running. And suddenly, he becomes almost impossible to handle.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
And it's another road game for the Spurs. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Well, it's really not a surprise to anybody that they're having the kind of season that they are, Kevin. You wouldn't have expected anything less from the defending champs.
And, Steve, they've got a very legitimate chance to be wearing that crown again at the end of this season. I mean, with the experience of last year still fresh in their minds, and quite honestly, they're my pick to go all the way.
And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Jones, the best to Sohan. Pass out. There's the pass to Wembanyama. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line. Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
A pass to Fox. Now Murray, defended by Sohan. Fade away. Good on the shot.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Earlier, Dorisburg spoke with head coach Mike Brown. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, he told me basically he wants to turn the thoroughbreds loose today. He said, frankly, I don't think they have the speed to keep up with us. The more we run, the better off we'll be. Should be a fast-paced game, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Sacramento with the ball. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. DeRozan passes to Hurd. Off target with his 3.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
For San Antonio, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
He doesn't get the second one.
The 2-possession lead is what they were looking for there, so they can deal with that one miss.
Here's Fox. 20 points for him last game against San Antonio.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And I think, Kevin, you know, they really showed how important it is to have a strong bench performance. You go out on the road, you can't rely on your starters night in and night out. The reserves have to contribute and help them out.
I think we definitely saw that, Steve, throughout the game. They were really tied together as a team. Didn't make any difference who was out on the floor. You'll take every road game win you can, and they're happy with that one.
Back to DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Murray. Kept alive by Sacramento. Passes it to Hurd. Looney, defended by Wembanyama. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6. The Kings need to get off a shot here. From deep three-point range. Rebound San Antonio. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
That was one of those games where everybody has fun because they blew them out. The bench played. Everybody got in on the act. Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Going back to what Steve said, Clark, how about the massive contribution they got from their bench in that win?
Kevin, it was very impressive. There's no denying that. I mean, you wouldn't have known who were the starters and who were the reserves based on the production.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Kings shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
First one falls for him. Fox hits them both. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to San Antonio.
And they were really out-rebounded in that game, put them at a huge disadvantage.
Well, you get clobbered on the glass, it's always going to put you at a disadvantage, Steve. I mean, they needed to do a much better job of establishing position inside and then going after the ball. You can't just box out and have position. Go get the orange.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And with a break in the action, let's now view the NBA assist leaders. Look at the Prophet, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Tell you what, it's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now, guys. Those numbers are amazing.
So it's San Antonio now. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter, and a missed layup. And DeRozan, here we go. Rebounded by Sohan. Spurs leading by 6. Dishes it to Jones. He kicks it to Roberts. Pick off in midair. And the Kings pushing it up now. A shot's good from Hunter.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Jones off the pick from Roberts. Jones the best to Sohan. San Antonio again missing. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's DeRozan. The shot is off. Excellent D from Roberts. Leads him in there. On the basket by Jones.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
The Kings trail by 6. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pass to Fox. Number 7. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Here's Roberts. DeRozan defending. Gets it to go.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of a pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
A nice shot by Roberts.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he's slim.
The Kings trailed by 7 on the floor for San Antonio. Outside, Jones. Oubre, top of the key. No good. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting. Oh, look out. Wow.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Looney. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Roberts. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Here's Jones following the bucket by the Spurs. He passes it to Murray. Back to Jones. Number 7. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Roberts. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And he gave him great effort defensively as well, including a couple of blocked shots.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Fox, he's checked in for Sacramento. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Kings trail by 13. Outside, Jones. The pass to Fox. There's the steal. Here's Roberts. Guarded by Fox. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
And I love that number, Clark, 3rd in fewest turnovers per game, because that's a sign of a well-coached team, very disciplined. They share the basketball. Their spacing is good. They've got a good plan of attack every game. So the players know where each other is, and that just allows for much better offensive execution.
6 on the shot clock to end the run. The rebound by Johnson.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against him.
And it's blocked. There's the dish to Roberts. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. No coverage. That's it. 8 points for him.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
So their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Suleiman, who's checked in for San Antonio. Fox against Jones. Herner. And it's blocked by Roberts. Here's Sohan, banked in off the glass. Suleiman's got his first points of the night.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
The shot's good from Herner.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Here's Roberts. Passes it to Wembanyama. That's good. He has 5.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
The Kings trail by 15. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Johnson's got the ball. Here's Sohan. And it's San Antonio with another.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
DeRozan against Johnson. They get it back. Looting. And it's rejected.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Roberts. 17-point lead, their biggest. Feeds to Jones. Kicks to Roberts. Johnson outside. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, He's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Timeout called by the Kings.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Fox. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the lines.
Well, he's established himself as one of the league's premier clutch performers, you know, with some unbelievable plays down the stretch of tight ball games.
That's right. And don't forget about his great outlet passing. It's a lost art in this day and age, but I love the way he gets breaks started by getting the ball out ahead of the pass.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. .43 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Turner. Outside Williams. From deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Suleiman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Next up for them is going to be the Suns. That'll be at the U.S. Airways Center. We're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. There's the feed to Gardner. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. Lets the 3 fly. Fox, no good. Here's Sohan. Can't get it to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Spurs lead by 21. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Monday has almost come to an end. Let's celebrate with a little halftime show. The Spurs are on a tear right now. Their phenomenal winning streak is on the line, and they'd love to keep it rolling. An unbelievable half from the Prophet. Consistent shooting from the field, making well over 65% of his shots. Not a lot of guys put up a half a basketball like that. For the Kings, a different story so far. Their three-point shooting has been nowhere to be found. It really hurt them offensively. That's why they're behind. JaVale McGee has been the X factor. You have to love the way he's asserted his will on the offensive end. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at the Prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
We've got Fox, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Here's Roberts. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
Well, he had a lot of success at the free throw line in their last game.
He really did. He didn't waste any of those chances when he got them.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
The Kings trailed by 21, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And now a quick rundown of the leading free throw shooters at small forward this year. It's a pretty sure thing whenever one of them gets to the line. And you look at DeRozan, 2nd in the NBA. So great from the line.
And knowing what I do about the guys on that list, I can tell you, they put in long hours in the gym to get those percentages where they are.
And that's what it takes, Steve. You know that better than anybody. I don't know if you're ever born a good free throw shooter. You can have some aptitude for being a good free throw shooter, but to be great, it's going to take a lot of hard work.
The Spurs have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Here's DeRozan. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Looney. A pass to Fox. Looney defended by Indiana, and the basket good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through, and that's not something they should get away from.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Kings shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Fox against Jones. Murray the pass to Fox. 6 to shoot. Now Murray. Defended by Jones. Murray, no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point. Keeping up the pressure here, I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they are.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Roberts. He dishes it to DeRozan. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And that one's good. He has 6.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Roberts, defended by Turner.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, he's watching his club miss a lot of shots that they normally make, and that has to be frustrating. So I think he's going to call this timeout just to try to see if they can be more aggressive, get them to the free throw line.
Sometimes that's the best solution for them, but ultimately I think they'll be able to shoot themselves out of this slump. But in the meantime, maybe getting to the free throw line will help.
And they'll keep possession. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. Sacramento shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. 2 shots. That free throw good from Herter. Both free throws good from Herter. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Jones kicks to Roberts. The pass to Sohai. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 31 points.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. And he banks in the layup. Roberts got 33.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And Sacramento has possession after the basket by San Antonio. Passes to Murray. From 15 feet away, gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Roberts. 33 points for him. Sohan. And the shot is long.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Turner. Excellent D that time from Jones.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Sacramento with the ball. Looney, defended by Wembanyama. Here's Turner. The shot will not go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Jones kicks to Roberts. Tipped. Tries to keep it alive. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Wembanyama, the pass to Roberts. To the middle. He hangs. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Now here's DeRozan. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. That is good. San Antonio's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the free ball well. It's Wembanyama, and it's blocked by McGee. Now here's DeRozan, averaging 20 points per game. Pass to Fox. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
They set the screen. The shot's good from Wembanyama.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Here's Fox, averaging 22 points a game. McGee, the pass to Fox. Here's Roberts, the big dunk at the end of the break. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Some changes for Sacramento. Williams, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Christian in for Fox. There's 1:38 left in the third. Oubre. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The pass to Wembanyama. Sohan misses the three.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
McGee tips it back in.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Now here is McGee. Back to Williams. McGee sets the pick for Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Kings have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier.
at the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good. Sacramento making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sohan passes to Wembanyama. There's the pick. Inside, off the pick. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. "11 feet away. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's San Antonio running away with this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
On tap Wednesday, January 15th, the San Antonio Spurs hit the road for a duel with the Phoenix Suns. You don't want to miss it.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And the Spurs with possession here. On the court for San Antonio. Roberts, he's in at shooting guard. And it's Daniels in at the point. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That is good. Godalok's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Spurs. Pass to Gorche. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And Roberts kicks to Daniels. He feeds it to Collins. Backs him down. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
The Kings shooting just 34% from the floor. Here's Jerome. From downtown, and the shot is good.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Roberts dishes to Collins.
Sacramento foul. Jerome. That's his first personal foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Roberts. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Talk about some great numbers for the Prophet. He's got 39 points and a very productive day for him at the foul line.
All set. He's drawn a lot of contact, drawn some fouls in just about every way possible. And he's made them count at the line.
Come on, you're gonna miss it.
No good on that one. good on the second free throw. Now here's Williams. Pass to Torte. Lets it go with the three. But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Here's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I tell you, he had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
A nice shot by Roberts. Roberts got 42 in the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Torte. Drops one in from the wing. Daniels with it. Here's Roberts. And Jones over to help. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip.
And some good games going on, especially that Atlanta contest. That's interesting.
Here's Roberts, defended by Jones. Here's Collins. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Number 7, defended by Sissoko, gets it to go. Now Johnson. Here's Roberts. To the inside. Collins passes to Daniels. Spurs working the ball around now. Dishes it to Johnson. He kicks it to Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Torte. It's Jones on the wing. No good on the 3. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Roberts. The shot is off. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Passes it to Jerome. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pass to Sissoko. The dish to Collins. Working on Williams. Here's Sissoko from the arc. San Antonio again missing. Jones drives in. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. Makes the lead pass. Rob. And now here comes Jones leading the break. That's good.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
Here's Roberts. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The first free throw is good. And the Kings making a change here. McGee's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Jones. And that's a foul called on the Prophet. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Williams inside the line. Again, Sacramento. Smooth sailing for San Antonio. Daniels kicks to Roberts. Feeds it to Daniels. He dishes it to Roberts. Kicks it out to Johnson. And now Sacramento on the break. And he lays that one in.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Johnson off the pitch from Roberts. Johnson kicks to Roberts. Clock at 6. Back to Johnson. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. It's stolen.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely, Clark. They've got to have a tighter handle on the ball.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Here's Torte. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Shooting for Sacramento. Hubble. At the line for 2.
Come on, you can hit this!
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Roberts dishes to Johnson. He passes to Daniels. Daniels gets a screen from Roberts. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break and the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Sissoko. Here's the screen. With the lead pass, Collins. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Count the bucket.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Pass to Sissoko. Kicks it to Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the feed to Roberts. Another shot. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Roberts got 48.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted the win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
A nice shot by Christian.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Jones, the pass to Williams.
Defensive foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Williams. 2 shots.
Come on, you can hit this!
That free throw, no good. San Antonio making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Bird, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, the Prophet.
I'm always flexing. Isaac pinamay, mula sa kaswito da, bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay, mura sa kakitsa da, wak kaya ngay. Samog kakagnaw, samog katanaw, pag inamaw, kuryara ang galabaw. Isaac pinamay, mura.
You blocked 3 shots tonight. Defensively, you had an intimidating presence. How much of an impact did that have on this win?
I mean, I'm sure it played a role. It's always nice when I can make my mark on defense, and I think I did that tonight. But there's a lot more that went into this win than a few blocks. It's great to be singled out, but I got to give credit to the rest of the team here. Good overall effort. We took care of business like we needed to, and it resulted in a win. Can't argue with that. Hey, man, I'm not coming in here with a vendetta or to act tough and demand a trade, but I really feel like a change of scenery is what I need for my career right now. You think that request is something you can honor?
I appreciate you coming to me on this matter respectfully. I know we've had our ups and downs, but I really respect your game. What ultimately led you to this request?
Look, the cleanest way to put this, it's just not working out for me here. You and I both know that. Can we just leave it at that?
I appreciate your candor, though I wish this could have ended a little better. Who knows, maybe I won't even trade you. It's my call, right? I'll throw some feelers out to the teams you're interested in, but why don't you give me a few teams? I'll try and make something happen here. I'll be in touch.
No doubt. All right, well, thank you. And good talk, man. I'll see you later.
Of course, we've got the upcoming game against the Suns. Best of luck out there.